Hi guys, Bomber here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be taking a look at a new deck, which is the Darius Aggro. So without further ado, let's jump into the deck. So the Darius Aggro names comes from the fact that obviously we run Darius and the fact that we are an aggro deck. But other than that, we also run like 3 copies of Draven, and probably the most unique fact of this deck is that we are running 3 of the Arrowing, which is a very nice finisher. The Arrowing is something that you should be drawing into rather than keeping into the opener. Other than that, this is a really simple deck. You just play on curve, aggressive units, attack and hit face. Then yeah, obviously finish this off with the Arrowing if needed, or Darius, or Decimate for the last burn of damage. Another tip is to keep the Noxian Fervor against control matchups for when they use Grasp of the Undying on some of your units, so that you would kill your unit anyway and deal damage on top of that, and you're also, more importantly, denying the drain from the Grasp of the Undying effect. But yeah, other than that, it's a very simple deck, and let's jump into some games. So we are up against Zordep for what seems to be like a mirror match, but he's running Elise instead of Draven. That could be an interesting choice. But yeah, we do have our nice curve already set up. We also have the Arrowing. It is true that I say that I want to draw on this, but since we already have the first 3 turns, it's kinda nice to have the finisher already into your hand, rather than hoping that you draw it. And also, since we are up against what seems to be an aggro matchup, it is very good to have some value finishers and more control oriented. Okay, so we see he already goes for the Precious Pet. We can't block it. But then we can follow up with the Crimson Disciple. Let's see if he has something. Okay, another Crimson Disciple. This is really a mirror match. Yeah, let's attack with everything. If she blocks the Crimson Disciple with the Crimson Disciple, we are equal.
Let's get a good look at you. Look what you did.
Okay, so we are even on board and even on damage. Pretty unfortunate that we can't go for the transfusion, but also we deny him the same thing. Yeah, let's develop the Draven. Okay, let's kill off the Crimson Disciple. I don't think that he can have something at 1. Don't think so. And then yeah, the 3-1 can go. The 2-1, sorry. Yeah, okay. We could have blocked the 2-1 with Draven and then like Spinning Axe or something to kill also the Crimson Disciple, but that will be too much of a waste. Yeah, let's probably develop the Precious Pet. We still have 3 mana available for everything that we need. Please. Yeah, let's attack with everything, and yeah, those get in. We can buff the Crimson Disciple if he goes for the block with Elise. Now we could do something interesting, which is to remove everything and not the Willing Death from Draven. Then make the Draven kill the 2-1, and so the Draven levels up. But this is very, very expensive, and I don't think that's worth it. Instead, we could consider going for a Noxian Fervor on the 2-1, but yeah, let's probably just keep everything. I want to keep my options. The more option available, the better it is. Okay, this Crowding Sensation. We probably want to kill the Elise, so let's probably sacrifice Precious Pet, because if not, then the Elise will level up, and with all the challengers, all our board is gone basically. Now we are pretty close to the Arrowing. Unfortunately, not so much died. The 6-4 could be hit by the Willing Death from Draven. So yeah, let's probably pass. Should probably do something like this. Since we are at it, let's just level up the Draven.
Now we're cooking.
The transfusion is not that much needed right now, so let's probably remove that. The arrowing is needed instead for the finisher that we need. Let's go for Draven. It is kinda risky to go for that because we did put so many resources into that, and we could be like get the Draven removed and also take the 6 damages. But yeah, we kinda have to take some risks. Okay, now Draven also has Overwhelm, which is kinda nice. This one is Disciple with the transfusion is interesting. We could save Draven from a removal and also get value on top of that. This is probably an Oxygen Fervor, I feel it. The Arrowing, that's interesting. Yeah, we still probably attack with Draven. There is nothing that punishes us for not doing so. So yeah, you probably sacrifice the 6-4 for the defensive. This arrowing of his was very, very weak. I don't know, since we are floating mana anyway, we could consider going for the transfusion. But it's probably better to save it for like if he goes for an Oxygen Fervor on the Draven, if he draws that, since we are not pushing lethal anyway. Okay, now we could have a bigger the arrowing for the other turns.
Oh, brother.
I was going to say that.
Now we should probably kill the Draven. We are taking 6, sorry, and then also 2 from the Precious Pet. We could block everything else. So yeah, let's probably go for Decimate. Okay, so we could do something like this.
Is that all?
So we are at 2 as our opponent. We kill the Darius. And now we already have the winning attack in, because the Precious Pet can't be blocked. So at this point we are just hoping that he doesn't draw a fast spell, a burn spell. And I'm thinking that he could be removing the Precious Pet with something like a Vile Feast, so he probably should be first committing, like going all in with the Arrowing, and if he has a burn spell, then that's good game. We really can't do much about that. Okay, doesn't seem to have anything. Another the Arrowing, but yeah. The Overwhelm from the Draven seems like a win. And also all those spinning axes.
I love a taste of the action.
Steady.
Yeah, so now he has to block the 2-1 with something, but the Crimson Disciple deals the last 2 points of damage if he blocks the 1-1, or if he simply doesn't block it. Also blocking, yeah, that was the wrong block, but yeah, this doesn't change anything. Nick's taking his time. But yeah, basically the Crimson Disciple saved us the game. could he be saving? Like if he blocks with the 10-6 here, then the 5-3 here, the 5-3 here, yeah, no, then the Precious Pet comes in, yeah, this is kinda unblockable for him. He will be running out of time, or he did simply, like, what's the name? Surrendered. Good game. Then on the second match we are up against Shizo 2-1-1 with a Braum and Anivia deck, so from Fire Jordan Shard Island, so definitely a control deck. Probably the Noxian Fervor, it is true that I say that you should keep that for the Grasp of the Undying, but I don't think that this list is running it, but just to be sure, I just keep it. And then we want 1 and 2 drops, especially since we are going first, so even if Draven is very nice and all, we want the 1 drops and the 2 drops, so let's mulligan him away. Okay, we get a Legend Saboteur, which is probably the best to 1 drop if he's not answered. Okay, so we get 3 damage in already. Let's hope that we draw a 2 drop, if not we will go for the Legend Saboteur and float 1 mana. Okay, we get the Crimson Disciple, which is also the best 2 drop.
That egg, did it move?
Now we should consider if we want to go for the 3 mana Iron Ballista next turn, or if we should wait. At 3, what could he play? He could have a Weathering Whale at 5, or the Grasp of the Undying. So we could be doing the right choice by keeping the Noxian Fervor and not going for the Iron Ballista that will be removed with the Grasp of the Undying. Yeah, I don't know, let's probably attack with this. Let's see.
You have to get me out of here!
Yeah, I didn't have that, but yeah, you kinda have to take some risks in this game. Let's see if he has it now. If he wanted to take the 2 damage for no reason at all. Okay, he can still heal, but not with the Grasp of the Undying, which is nice. So we missed 4 damage, which kinda hurts. But we do have the Arrowing, that's very, very nice. Another Noxian Fervor, so now we can develop another Legend Saboteur. So right now, a Legend Saboteur died. So if the other one also dies, I don't know, should we block that? Probably yes, because we can always resummon it with the Arrowing. So we don't feel so bad about our stuff dying. And also, you want like expensive and strong units to die, so that then the Arrowing is stronger. Now he has it, for sure. Okay, Blade Feast. I don't know if I want to Noxian Fervor just for that. Probably not. You want to keep it for the Grasp of the Undying. Braum.
Who knows?
This seems pretty bad. We can't kill Braum.
What will you have?
Oh, yeah, healing hurts us very, very badly. He will summon the...
Love a taste of the action.
Yeah, also the 3-3 can't make us attack with the Crimson Disciple, so we have to sacrifice the Legend Grenadier. He will probably block that with Braum. Oh yeah, so also with the Spider. They will probably consider at least going for the Braum. Instead he goes for the 3-3, which we are kinda happy about. Yeah, let's let him die. So now the Arrowing summons 4 points of burn with the Legend Grenadier and 2 Legend Saboteur. also have another 6 point of burn.
Let's
show our friends
We should be friends.
I don't know if I want the additional 2 point of damage from the Crimson Disciple and let him have the 3-3. Probably yes. Next turn we can go for the Arrowing and push for the lethal with the Noxian Fervor also. So yeah, let's probably go for that. We want to burn him out. Let's develop the Precious Pet. Now if he doesn't have any more heal, we should be good to go.
What's that noise?
Okay, helpless Aristocrat. Yeah, we should probably pass. Let's see what he has.
It is easy, see?
We can always Noxian Fervor aggressively on the other turns. So now let's go for the Arrowing. Yeah, we summon quite a lot of stuff. We deal 4 and probably even more from the Overwhelm and stuff. Now, Withering Wail could hurt us because we don't get the additional 2 point of damage from the Legend Saboteur. And also we lose the Precious Pet. Wow. Yeah, we can't really do much about that. Yeah, let's probably attack with 4-2, but yeah, it is simply blocked by Braum, so this loses value, and yeah. This seems already like a loss. We should be hoping for another the Arrowing. Yeah, also Darius could help.
My shield is my sword. This is fun, yes?
Let's kill it and deal 3 damage. Then we have the mana left for Darius. Okay, if you also had a Grasp of the Undying, that was simply a loss.
For Noxus. I'll handle this myself.
Okay, now we should be able to kill him, because even if he blocks with Braum, we still deal 5, and then we can finish this off with the Noxian Fervor. Vengeance, Ruination, okay, I'm fine with that. Because it is true that Darius dies. Also, it is kinda nice that the animation is the same for the Arrowing. Yeah, he's already redeveloping. But we can still threaten lethal, okay, very nice combo here.
I'll try anyone.
And we are just one off lethal. Anivia.
Forever watchful.
Anivia hurts pretty badly, but next turn she will be leveled up, so it will deal 2 to the Crimson Disciple. And so we miss 1 point of damage, 2 point of damage. Okay, Glimpse Beyond.
The few for the many.
We're just one off, even a Decimate will save us. Let's probably wait. Even the Arrowing, because an Imperial Demolitionist, if he doesn't go for the attack, we win. We're saying even the Arrowing, because of the Legend Grenadier, if he's still being summoned, because now also Darius and the other Iron Ballista from the Arrowing died. But yeah, probably the Legend Grenadier still is being summoned. Could make us win, because we just need 1 point of damage. So now he's probably thinking what we could have to end the game. If he attacks right now, we don't have lethal right now, but we could have it later.
In Avarosa's name.
Okay, he's attacking right now. So we are probably blocking these. We only take 2. Let's probably Noxian Fervor. Yeah, we still have lethal, because if we don't block with the 2-3, this is kept alive, and we could deal 1 point of damage to it, and then Noxian Fervor the other Imperial Demolitionist. Yeah, so this seems better. I don't think he has something to deal 4 to the face, probably a Fear of the North. He could have that. Do you want to take the risk? Yeah, he probably will not have that. It is very strange to run a Fear of the North on a control deck. So yeah, I'm probably taking the risk. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, this hurts.
Now let's see if he has a Life Feast,
For the Empire.
or a Withering Wail, or a Grasp of the Undying. He has plenty of options. Okay, he doesn't have that. Now let's see what he does. Okay, he passes. Now it's probably better to pass, because if he has a Grasp of the Undying in reaction to the Imperial Demolitionist being killed by the Noxian Fervor, we simply die. So it's best that we wait, I think. And to react with the Noxian Fervor rather than simply playing it out.
I have my orders.
So let's play the Legend Saboteur, not the burn that we wanted. We are still 1 off. Yeah, he's passing. Let's probably attack with the Legend Saboteur. What's the difference between him being at 1 or at 2? Probably nothing. I don't know, yeah, let's probably pass. But we are giving him more options to draw on what he needs. But yeah, I think that passing is the best option. Arachnite Sentry, we can stun the Anivia. Which is kinda nice. Here it is, the Arrowing, okay, and now we win. Good game.
Our wickedness reaches the horizon.
That's it for this video, hope you liked it and find it useful, and as always, see ya!